As the 2024-25 NHL season approaches, excitement is building across all 32 teams, including among the devoted and sometimes delusional fans of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Despite heartbreak after heartbreak, the Leafs' talented core gives fans yet another reason to hold on to hope that this could finally be their year. Call it blind optimism if you like, but there are genuine reasons to believe they could and will go all the way this season. So buckle up, Leaf fans and Leaf haters. In today's video, we'll be going over 6 reasons why the Toronto Maple Leafs will win the Stanley Cup this season. Let's dive in. First off, could this be the final chapter for Marner and Tavares in Toronto? And could that be the motivation the Leafs need to reach the top? If you haven't been paying attention, you should know that this might be the last season for Mitch Marner and John Tavares as Maple Leafs. Both are set to become unrestricted free agents next summer, and if the team suffers another playoff disappointment, they might choose to leave, or not be asked to stay. Marner and Tavares are incredibly skilled players, and the situations they're facing could serve as powerful motivation for both of them. That's a daunting prospect for the rest of the league, as these two could be primed for huge seasons. It's also important to remember that Marner and Tavares are well respected in the locker room, and their uncertain futures might inspire their teammates to step up even more. Next, if Austin Matthews has another level to his game, the league better be prepared. Could he have a bigger season than McDavid? Not too long ago, there were heated debates in the hockey world about whether Austin Matthews or Connor McDavid was the better player. While McDavid's brilliance has since tilted that conversation in his favor, Matthews' competitive nature means he's eager to re-enter that discussion. While most agree that McDavid is the best player in the game, many also see Matthews as the top goal scorer. It might be unlikely for him to outscore McDavid in total points over a season, but if Matthews were to lead the Maple Leafs to a Stanley Cup victory as the newly minted captain of the Buds, it would spark serious debate about who the better player truly is. Realizing this could drive Matthews to lead the Leafs on a remarkable run in 2025. Number 3. One of the biggest reasons to believe the Maple Leafs could win it all this season is the coaching change. It became clear that Sheldon Keefe wasn't the right coach to take the team to the next level. So they brought in Craig Berube, the best candidate available. Berube not only led the St. Louis Blues to a Stanley Cup in 2019, but he also represents the kind of style the Maple Leafs need to adopt. His teams are known for their tight checking, relentless effort, and willingness to do whatever it takes to win. He'll bring much-needed accountability to the Leafs, which could be exactly what they need to succeed. Number 4. Another key reason why the Leafs might finally break through this year is their much-improved defense. Throughout Matthews' career, the team's blue line has often been their Achilles heel, with major gaps that were once again exposed last season. However, they've addressed those issues this offseason, shoring up their back end. The Maple Leafs made a significant move by trading for and signing Chris Tanev, and they also added Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who looks ready to take on a top 4 role. In addition, they decided to part ways with aging veterans TJ Brodie and Mark Giordano, recognizing that these players were no longer performing at their peak. While the Leafs have made important strides to bolster their blue line with these off-season additions, there's still some uncertainty to consider. With experienced players like Tanev and Ekman-Larsson now in the mix, along with the physical presence of Yanni Hakanpää, the defense appears more balanced and capable on paper. Possible top pairings, such as Riley and Tanev and Ekman-Larsson with Liljegren, show promise, while depth signings like Dakota Mermis and Philippe Myers add extra stability. However, the unpredictable nature of hockey means it's difficult to predict exactly how these changes will translate on the ice. Defense has long been a challenge for the Maple Leafs, and while the new roster looks promising, the true test will come once the season begins. If everything falls into place, though, this could be a championship-caliber blue line. Reason number 5. We have another major change for the Maple Leafs this upcoming season: goaltending. After a challenging 2023-24 season, Ilya Samsonov left in free agency to join the Vegas Golden Knights. The Leafs brought in Anthony Stolarz as his replacement, who impressed last year with a 2.03 goals against average and a .925 save percentage for the Florida Panthers. Interestingly, Stolarz has a history with new Leafs teammates Mitch Marner and Max Domi, having played together on the London Knights in the OHL. This connection might offer some extra comfort for Stolarz as he steps into what could be the most critical season in franchise history. No pressure. There are still some questions surrounding Stolarz, as his NHL experience has primarily been in a backup role. While his presence adds excitement to the Leafs' goaltending situation, the more intriguing option might be Joseph Woll. The 26-year-old made significant strides last season, and if he can stay healthy in 2024-25, there's reason to believe he could establish himself as a legitimate NHL starter. And finally, depth. The depth of young talent on the Leafs hasn't been this strong in the Matthews era, and it could play a crucial role in their success this season. For years, the Maple Leafs have heavily relied on their top forwards to generate offense. Expecting them to dominate in every playoff game is a tall order, and the lack of depth scoring has been a significant issue for the team up to this point. This season, however, that might not be as big of a concern, as the Leafs have several young players who could be ready to step up. Leading the charge is Matthew Knies, but he's not the only one with potential. Prospects like Fraser Minton and Easton Cowan have considerable offensive upside and could provide solid secondary scoring if given the chance. Additionally, the Leafs have a number of other prospects who might push for a call-up to the NHL. Based on their performances so far, players like Nikita Grebyankin, Alex Steeves, Topi Niemela, and Dennis Hildeby could contribute to the team if needed. It's depth players like these who often come out of nowhere and become crucial to making deep playoff runs. In conclusion, everyone on the Maple Leafs roster is well aware of how critical this upcoming season is. Another early playoff exit would almost certainly lead to significant changes within the core of the team. However, with the talent they have and the adjustments made to both the lineup and coaching staff, this could be the season where they finally win it all and end one of the longest championship droughts in sports history. And there you have it, 6 reasons why the Toronto Maple Leafs will win the Stanley Cup in the upcoming season. So let's hear it, Leafs Nation and Leafs haters. Is this the year? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos.